Colorful Peranakan ceramics, or Nyonya wares, were once considered gaudy by the Chinese, who exported them to the Far East 150 years ago. But today, these antiques are sought after as an investment and collector's item. Peter Wee is a Peranakan culture expert and president of the Peranakan Association Singapore. Wee is also a former Christie's auction house appraiser for Straits Chinese ceramics. Many collectors come to him for advice and appraisals of their items. But for Peter, the value of Peranakan items lies in their stories as much as in their price tags.
Collection first starts with the reason of valuation. Or it's more valuable after next year I can sell it. So to me, it is the story that is more valuable. Without the story, the item has got no value.
Peter has spent the past 40 years growing his personal collection, which includes furniture, porcelain, jewelries, and textiles. More than half of them are on display at Katong Antique House, a shop and museum in Singapore's Peranakan district.
Katong Antique House was started more than 40 years ago. I inherited the building from my grandfather. So by the time the building was transferred to me, I told myself, I love antiques. So I started this as an antique shop. Then every item that comes into my possession has a story to me because I can relate to them. The kabayas, the sarongs, the porcelain. So thereby I rediscovered my own culture and roots.
In the Peranakan neighborhood of Joo Chiat, Alvin Yap has opened his door to the public. He runs a home museum with ceramics, furniture, and textiles to showcase the Peranakan heritage. Alvin's home museum is called the Yin Tan, which means rose-cut diamond. It has won multiple awards and ranks number 3 among all the museums in Singapore on TripAdvisor. But Alvin's collection has humble beginnings. He started buying Peranakan antiques from garage sales as a teenager.
So I ended up collecting things that people didn't collect. Beadwork, wooden panels, tapestries, right? Which is also interesting because as I collected them, they became valuable. So I now share with fellow collectors, don't chase after what people are chasing. Look at the beauty in things that people don't see.
Alvin sees beauty in craftsmanship behind the pieces he collects. His unusual interests also paid off. Even the Peranakan Museum came to ask about his collection of batik altar cloth. During the hour-long tours, Alvin explains the stories behind items on display. Nyonya slippers were made with French imported beads, featured designs like European roses, and were made with Peranakan techniques.
We are in a buy and throw away society. It's easy to go to IKEA or a shop to buy something that lasts for 2-3 months and throw them away, or a pair of shoes. But in those days, they took 3 months to embroider a pair of shoes.
Today, Alvin no longer shops at garage sales. He trades with other collectors looking for unique artifacts as a gateway to history. His house is a collection of material items, but they're also his way of understanding what it means to be Peranakan. Mira Lu, CGTN, Singapore.